Today is a very sad day. By today, I mean a couple of days ago now. Maybe, yeah, I guess a couple of days ago, I guess a day ago. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card that ever has been printed in this game was banned. Brilliant Fusion, which is part of one of my favorite decks to play ever, which is Gemini FTK. It's still the best deck. Let's go, baby. I'm not Treff. I'm sorry. But I know a couple of people have been asking for my updated list. Post-Addiction Assault, the ban list basically destroyed it. But oh well. I guess I can't show you the cool Predator plant stuff you can do. Post-Ignition Assault. But since that we know every card in the set now, and
The set's awful.
I'm just gonna be showing you my Gemini list, and I'm gonna be also doing a couple of test hands, kind of like how we did at the start of the channel. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll be going back to regular scheduled combo content at some point. Like my upload schedule is kind of like weird at the moment. There's no like structure to it. Like whenever I have an idea, I just upload it. There will be FTKs on the way. Just Konami might have clicked onto my channel and said ban that, ban that, and ban that. That obviously just didn't happen. Konami R&D people are very smart, and they wouldn't watch my videos, obviously. The too colossal brain for that. I'm not saying that you guys aren't colossal brain. You just have the gargantuan brains of all because you're watching me. Arrogance. But yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the profile. It's pretty standard, except new addition, which is Adhara. We'll get to that later. So we're playing 3 SQ Rabbit. It's a star card. It's one of the best cards in the deck. Now the Brain Fusion's gone. It's your only like good star card basically. 3 Block Dragon. Insane card. Why wouldn't you play 3? Crystal Rose. This card's a lot better now with Cross Shape. Uh, Armadillo. This card still sucks, but you still need it for some of the hands, so whatever. 3 Lazuli, 3 Obsidian, then 3 Vegeta Vanilla, Sapphire, and Lapis. Play Sapphire because the monster you make for it is quite versatile. Just Aquamarine bounces a card your opponent controls, fine. And it's a Goblin Attack Force, which is off defense mode, broken. But yeah, you know what Lazuli does? Adds back a Vanilla, Obsidian, special ones of Vanilla. Now, Adhara, a new addition to the deck, it's just an Earth monster that just summons itself, and it works with unexpected die because you can go unexpected die, summon a vanilla, and then summon Adhara from your hand, and then you have stuff rolling there. Adhara is probably cuttable. There was a version of this deck I played with the Ib Synchro. That's banned. So that puts a damper on things. You can also do things like playing Cloud Castle in the extra deck. In this variant, I don't because I'd rather play Appaloosa to make sure I don't lose to Ibiru most of the time. But yeah, Adhara's here. It's just a nice Earth extender that's good. Yeah. And for spells, Reborn, you kind of need to play this card now because Soul Charge is banned, Brilliant Fusion's banned. You really just need like a pseudo powerful card until the Adamantia stuff comes out where this deck changes even further, I think. Let me play Magical Midfield Breaker to stop Veiler Impermanence and Ghost Ogre. Because in this like weird undefined format, you don't really know what you're gonna be playing against. Magical Midfield Breaker is kind of like a good even slate card. Like if people are playing Veiler, it's also just good into like most trap cards to be honest, like Dynamisks or whatever. So this card's just solid, solid rocks, brother. Um, Card destruction, Foolish Burial. Card destruction is just like quite good. Um, just because you just need to dig for your pieces, right? Like drawing Midfield Breaker off it does suck, but you take some, you lose some. Foolish Burial, fourth copy of Block Dragon essentially. 3 Call by the Grave, broken. 3 Gemini Fusion, broken. 3 Desires. If you see, everything's at 3 in this deck essentially, so why wouldn't you play this card? 3 Unexpected Die. Uh, one of the best stars on the deck. Extra deck, Lady Brilliant Diamond, Master Diamond, Zirconia, Aquamarine, Lady Lapis, Seraphonite, Standard 7. Except this, I suppose. This is sometimes Prismora, sometimes isn't. But since like, we aren't playing Mrs. Radiant, there's no real point of playing Prismora anymore to do the alternative Gem FTK. Appaloosa for Nibiru, also just like you can make it somewhat, you can make it some small board type thing, like if you can't kill them. Curious for game, Unicorn for game. 2 Phantom Quartz, Cross Shape, um, For those that don't know, Cross Shape is it's basically a nightmare monster. Just needs it takes two monsters with different names, and then if a monster is summoned to a zone it points to, you can activate this effect, and you apply the effects depending on the monster card types of the monsters this card points to. You basically can only use it for its fusion effect, which is arguably the best effect, which is you special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard. It doesn't negate the effects. So what's really important about this is that you can revive Rose, or like turn Cross Shape or Rose into Cross Shape, uh, summon a fusion monster under Claw Shape's arrow, then bring back Rose, and then use its send effect again, and then you generate like quite a lot of advantage that way. Um, Specifically to make like Appaloosa and stuff sometimes. Security Dragon, this is a new addition to the extra deck. It's just a solid card. If it's on once while it's face up on the field, and if it's co-linked, you can target a monster your opponent controls and return it to the hand. Colossus isn't in the format anymore, but um, this just helps because you can do things like go Link Spider and then Security Dragon under the Link Spider, and then you can bounce a monster and just like go for a game that way. And it's also just light, so it kind of like replaces Proxy Dragon because this card like actually has an effect, so it's fine. And it also just takes two monsters, so it's okay. I'm not playing Phoenix because there's just no room in the extra deck. You can like cut Appaloosa for it or Aquamarine, but I just feel like Aquamarine is a little bit better than Phoenix. But Phoenix would probably just go back in at some point though. Then two Nibiru for side deck, two Crow, Pankratops, three Twin, three Drag Down. Drag Downs for going first because people probably aren't maining Nibiru, so you just decide it for when they do. And then with the one reboot, the three impermanence. The I'll just like cluster these and what they're for the specific matchups. So the drag down almost always goes for you put in going first most of the time. Um, Sometimes the Adhara goes out when you're going first. Armadillo goes out when you're going second a lot of the time. Yeah, these 7 cards are for combo decks. Sometimes the crows do not go in depending on what deck you're playing against. These for backrow decks. This Pankratops you can also put in for combo. Like just say like a Nibiru is not good against like a certain deck, but like Crow, Imperm, and Pankratops are, you can put in these 6. Or if like Crow's not good against a deck, you can put in Nibiru, Imperm, and Pankratops. Vice versa. It's a nice like 6 thing you can do. So like versatility in your side deck, and also Pankratops just deals with backrow decks, so you have like 5 cards for backrow decks too, which is okay. Impermanence can even go in against some backrow decks. Like if they play Inspector Border or something, you can put in Nibiru, or not Nibiru, Impermanence to get like Inspector Border or whatever. Um, yeah. So that's the deck profile section of this video. I'm now gonna go into some test hands. Okay, so this is our first test hand. It doesn't look too great. Uh, Not gonna lie, but um, we might be able to do some stuff maybe. So we special Natara here. We then doesn't really matter. We normal summon actually. We can like normal summon Lapis. In the old version of this deck, this hand would be really good because you go like Link Spider here, then summon Sapphire, and then make Ib. But we don't have that luxury, do we? Thank you, Konami. This is one of those hands where you just hope that Curious gets you there, and that's really lame. That's kind of what happened to Gem Knight. Gem Knight's kind of just like, without Brilliant Fusion, you just have one less powerful card in your deck, and that's really lame. I'm going to move my webcam down here, just so it doesn't affect anything. So here, I'm not sure what we want to send. We probably just send Block Dragon. And then we pray that there's a Brilliant Fusion in these top 3 cards. Unlucky, we milled another Block Dragons. If we milled Gem Knight Fusion, we would have had it. Um, does this hand do anything? We've used our normal summon. Okay. This hand does not do anything. Bad start already. We disconnected. Now we're back. Okay, so hand number 2, hopefully we can FTK with this. It looks like we can. We have Unexpected Die, Block Dragon, Sapphire, Obsidian. Hand's pretty good. We don't even have to card destruction here, probably. We could. We probably card destruction, actually. I'm going to summon the Piss from our deck. Then we card destruction this. It might feel like we're burning away resources, but it's honestly fine. We draw 3. This is so game. Um, so Obsidian brings back this when it is sent to the graveyard from the hand. Then we can normal summon this. Use the effect of Rabbit. Summoning 2 more Sapphires from our deck. And if this gets ashed, honestly, we do not care. Um, we then make a fat Quartz with this boy, and then we go Quartz, add Obsidian. I think Obsidian's fine here because we already have these 2. We have so many options that it's kind of hard to figure out what to do. Um, So we can make a Zirconia. We don't have to make Curious or anything here, actually. This is special summon, this is special summoned. Um, we can just, like, fuse, add these back. Okay, I think I've got it. This is a pretty weird FTK hand, but alas. So we make this with 2 monsters in our hand. This gets special summoned. This gets added back to our hand. This goes to the graveyard. This is like one of those nutty hands where you can just like um, kind of just FTK without like needing to do much. Then we fuse away the Sapphire in our hand and the Lapis on our field to make a Lady Lapis. Lapis! Then we banish 3 Earths from our graveyard. Probably don't need the Lapis anymore. Then, okay, the Sapphire can stay. Okay, so then we have Lazuli in our deck. Okay, so now we use the effect of this. Sending Lady Lazuli from our great deck to the graveyard, adding back Sapphire. Mind that we did have not used Block Dragon's effect. This is how crazy this hand is. Then we go. Okay, banish Lazuli, add back Gemini Fusion. Okay, then we fuse Lazuli, Zirconia, and Sapphire. It's really important that we fuse away this Zirconia, so we have a zone for Quartz. Then we make the Master El Diamondo. Then we can. What's good here? We're gonna look out for Block Dragon, I think. We can just burn for another 25, right? It's probably fine. Yeah, okay. Pay cost for Master Diamonds, effect Master Diamonds, send. So this is 5,500 currently. Um, then we can now go linking these 2 into just make this, I guess, Block Dragon effect. I think we can resolve Block Dragon, I'm pretty sure, yeah. We have Obsidian, this, and this in our deck. We can also grab we can alternatively grab Armadillo, but it's honestly fine. Then we banish the Master Diamond, add back Fusion, pay 1,000, shuffle Lazuli, Master Diamond, and I suppose we'll Lapis back into our deck. Make Lady Brilliance, because it's a legal target. Send it off, summon Master Diamond again. Banish some Earths, some Block Dragon. Burn for 3,000 for 8,500 total. FTK number 1. Okay, hand number 2, please do not crash on me. So hand number 3. Okay, so we're 1 for 1 so far. Okay. Gemini Fusion plus Block Dragon. Okay. Fuse away those 2. Make a. Alchemy's probably not too useful. You can also just keep it in, just so you can do stuff basically, but it's fine. We have like all the pieces we really need, and we'll ever need. Quartz effect. I'm not gonna try think about what we do through hand traps. That's probably for another time. Obsidian and this. Okay. Vanish the Lazuli. Add back this. Activate the fusion. We can potentially fuse away our block dragon in our hand, but it might just be better to fuse away with these two in hand. Yeah, it's better to fuse away with these. Then we make Zirconia over here. The Sapphire gets special summoned back here. This goes to the graveyard. Banish these three for Blocky Boy. Pay 1,000. Um, Pay 1,000 for Quartz. Putting back the dudes, basically. Um, make Master Diamond or Lady Brilliant Diamond. The positioning should actually realistically be switched. I'm too used to doing these on the left side. But it should honestly just be fine anyway. Our hand's like really, really good. Um, do we make Cloth Heap? Do we make Appaloosa? We can make Appaloosa actually. That'd be really good. Because we've already used a fusion effect. Yeah, I guess we make Appaloosa. See what happens. Don't usually make this in the combo, but could be a laugh. Could be a laugh. So Block Dragon resolves. Grabbing these. Banish the Quartz. Back fusion. Okay. Now what do we want to fuse into? Rose Lapis. No, I should make a Lapis. Lady Lapis. Then this gets brought back. Then we maybe fuse away. Yeah, so we add back fusion again. Then do we add back fusion again actually? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't add back fusion here. We just let it stay here. We turn this Lapis into Link Spider. Then we mash our entire graveyard. Okay, I'm down. Banish our graveyards. Some block. 3,000. 3,000, 3,000. Ooh, it's kind of a cool way to do stuff. Um, yeah, okay. So now we go. Yeah, so we go Lady Lapis, send a vanilla from deck to grave. 3,000. Then we go Lady Brilliant Diamond, Master Diamond, effect copy. Send another Lapis. That's 6,000. Opponent is on through 2,000 life points. 2,000 life points. How do we do the 2,000 life points? Fuse. Need to get a gem engrave. Gem engrave is Lapis that we sent earlier. Link away Appaloosa. Yeah, we need to link off this Appaloosa at some point anyway. We can alternatively pitch this. Spin that back. Bring it back. Add back, dude. Okay, I'm down. I really don't want to get rid of this Appaloosa though. We could like link off these three, but then we don't have enough dudes. We can link off maybe the Block Dragon and the Lapis and this. That might still be losing too many dudes. Discard Fusion. Do do do. No, we should have enough. We should have enough. Link those three off. So yeah, we can just end a combo with our Appaloosa. Banish. Bring this back. Effect of this. Rose. Send Lazuli. Add back her. Yeah. We have enough. We have enough. We have enough. Banish this. Add this back. Fuse away this Lazuli. This Rose that's a Lazuli. Zirconia into last Master Diamond. Banish every Earth from our graveyard. Summon Block Dragon. Hit them for 2,000 for lethal. Cool. Okay. One more. Okay, last hand. This hand's pretty alright. Lazuli. Desires first. Yeah, we always just Desires first. We have enough vanillas in our deck anyway, so it's usually just fine as long as we don't banish everything. That's pretty bad. Rose is banished. Block Dragon's banished. Two Block Dragons are banished. So we're just playing with one less Lazuli and one less Obsidian, which isn't too awful. The cool thing about Ahara is that it doesn't conflict with unexpected die, which is very, very nice a lot of the time. So we don't have access to Block Dragon yet, so we summon the Sapphire so we can potentially get access to Block Dragon. Then we're gonna special summon this Adhara. Then we're gonna think if we want to normal summon this Lazuli or not. I'm gonna think about it anyway. Um, let's see. We can link off in the Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep's probably better actually. Cross Sheep is just like a quartz you can make with other monsters, which is very nice. We're going to activate this card destruction because this Gemini Fusion is basically free. We get rid of this Adhara for free as well, so we get to draw 3. We drew Block Dragon, we're so nice. Add this back. And we still have our normal summon, so you know the rest, I FTK'd him. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this deck profile slash test hands thingy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will be getting back to regular combo content shortly, maybe, probably. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.